In the world of film, Native Americans always had the same role, no matter the movie. They were depicted as feather-clad figures storming towards a stagecoach on horses, only to either succeed and burn it or be gunned down by the cowboys accompanying the wagon. This depiction of the Native Americans only hurt them and did little to boost the public view of their culture and history. However, there was one movie released in 1998 that changed the way people viewed Native Americans, and was one of the first films to have a Native American director. Smoke Signals is a movie about two young men, Thomas and Victor, who go on a journey to Phoenix, Arizona from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, to recover the ashes and belongings of Victor's father, Arnold. Throughout their journey, they mature due to the world around them, and they begin to see how important being a Native American is. Thomas and Victor do share their differences in personality, however, and it is displayed throughout the film. Victor is ashamed of his father, and therefore believes that the only way to honor his heritage is to defend it fiercely. He believes that a cold, smileless face depicts Native Americans best. During the journey to recover Arnold's belongings, Victor is even able to mold Thomas into a similar Indian. As the movie progresses, Thomas repeatedly displays the importance of the oral tradition of storytelling and the joy that it brings others. Through the use of oral tradition, Thomas illustrates the resistance that Native Americans have developed by reintegrating old cultural pastimes such as this back into their way of life. It is important to understand the different character traits that Thomas and Victor possess because they illustrate the complexity of Native peoples. Native Americans are not just the stoic stereotype that is often depicted. Furthermore, Smoke Signals is successful in illustrating Indians as three-dimensional characters, which show the survival of their culture. When Thomas and Victor reach the house of Victor's father, they are greeted by a friend of Arnold, Susie Song, who tells stories of Arnold. She tells Victor how often his father talks of him, and retells the story of a basketball game Victor and his father played against two men. After she tells the story, Victor makes it a point to key in on the fact that he missed the shot, unlike his father stated in the story. Near the end of the journey, Victor learns the truth behind the fire that killed Thomas's parents, and he begins to forgive his father for the man he was due to the troubles he had to go through. Native Americans were never really a part of the film industry prior to the making of Chris Eye's Smoke Signals, and the making of this film was the key in integrating them into the motion picture world correctly. After the film received the Filmmakers Trophy and the Audience Award, people began to realize that Native Americans could produce a good story with Indian resistance as a central idea.